Hi everybody, it is that time again for our noon rite, and normally Justin is doing it on Wednesdays, but today you have me. So I just thought I would come over here and take a little look at our very beautiful alpacas, and we might have some excitement for you tomorrow. I'm not sure what time it's happening, but tomorrow is the day for shearing the alpacas. And this can be quite dramatic, as you might imagine. So Blackjack will actually for one brief moment look like a black alpaca, and then he'll go and roll in something again and redecorate himself. From the very start, Blackjack, for some reason, has always been the one that's into kind of body art among our alpacas, and he constantly has straw on himself. Whereas Bambi, our beautiful girl alpaca, yes, we're talking about you. You heard the words beautiful girl alpaca and you looked right up. She has always kept herself very well, and she never has straw hanging on to her fur. Whereas Blackjack always has straw hanging on to his fur. So tomorrow they'll be much less furred, which is really important for them. Alpacas, being fundamentally mountain creatures, they don't tend to endure really hot temperatures, and you have to worry about heat stroke with the alpacas. And so this is a little later. As I've mentioned in other broadcasts, our usual alpaca shearers did not come through our area this year, and so we are scrambling to get our alpacas sheared. Oh, well, here we are. There's some little chickens, bantam hens, and what else is going on over here? Yes. Okay. So we'll head on over to our small temple, which is your home temple, if you want to think of it as that. You're always welcome. Passing our little stream, and another beautiful day in what is called northern Sonoma County, in the beautiful little, not quite a town, of Geyserville. And our peacocks are strolling through their enclosure, and here we are. Okay. It is noon and we are here. And just in case anyone comes in, I have my Egyptian mask ready to go. Alrighty. Light some incense. And today the incense looks like it's going to be apple incense. Okay, that's very fruity. We do have one small apple tree here on the property, but the apples are small. It's like crab apples. And in addition, other fruit trees, we've got peaches, pears, an unusual avocado, many other things. And the story is that many of our trees here were originally planted by Luther Burbank, who is a famous naturalist that worked in the area and who knew the owner of this property at that time. So there's definitely some sort of connection with Luther Burbank. I'm not sure if he actually physically planted some of these things, but that's the story nonetheless. And that was during the time of John Bosch, who owned this property. And he is the one that became the Baha'i and made this a Baha'i teaching center for many years. And then when the highway came through, they sold up, and our foundress, Lady Lorianne, was able to acquire the property at that point. All right. Okay, I think we're ready to begin. Oh, somebody, look at this. I don't know where this came from, but someone has provided us with an absolutely gorgeous orchid. And those are so pretty. I hope you can see these. I've got to get better at figuring out what I'm pointing at. There we go. I think you can see that. Alrighty. Okay, and so let us begin with another noon rite. Divine Isis, goddess of 10,000 names, I invoke your grace. Come to our temple, O goddess, dwell in our shrine, make our hearths your altars, our hearts your home. Bring vision and healing to those who use this shrine. Give us wisdom and unveil the truth, and with thy feathery wings protect us. Breathe into us the breath of life and health and strength. It is noon. Let us celebrate the moon. Let us celebrate the stars, no matter where they are. It is noon. Let us celebrate the sun that shines on everyone. Let us celebrate our day as we go upon our way. It is noon. It is noon. It is noon. Alrighty. And so we already have some words coming in. Board meeting success from Arnie. Board meeting success. Board meeting success. Board meeting success. We always wish you every success. So wonderful. Ikari from Japan, welcome. We're doing our 3 words, so if you have 3 words that you want to invoke into your day today, this is an excellent moment to put them into the vibrations of our temple. They can be 3 words on anything, something that you want to bring into your life, something you've observed, just something that you're moved to say. And Marky brings forth July renew, July renew, July renew, July renew. And that reminds me of a very special greeting from Greece, where some of you know I've spent a lot of time. The first day of the month you say Kalimena. And you might be familiar with the Kalimera greeting, which is, you know, a beautiful day to you. But Kalimena, you just say on the first of the month, and it means may you have a beautiful month. So it's a little bit more encompassing. So Kalimena to everyone here. And for me, my 3 words today are bringing good things, bringing good things, bringing good things, bringing good things. We just had a lovely donation of books, and I'm looking forward to going through those later. As some of you may know, I'm a bit of a bookaholic, always have been, and I do love books. And I also trust books because I think in some cases what is electronic will go away and can be taken away very, very quickly. So before you throw out all your books in bookcases, please bear in mind that a book, once it's printed, it's very hard to change. You can burn it, but you can't just go in and change it without someone noticing on that specific copy. But everything online, of course, can be modified, changed, updated, lost, archived. The Wayback Machine that supposedly retains a lot of things doesn't retain everything. A website owner can request not to be archived. And as a writer, I've had, written as a freelancer for many companies, only to find that, in a couple of years, they've gone under, they've for some reason asked to be deleted from the Wayback Machine, and that material's lost forever. So it's definitely something to remember that printed books have their place. Alrighty, any other words from anybody today? Since I'm just doing it on Facebook Live today, and I know a lot of people for Wednesday are kind of trained to being on Zoom, I'm afraid we may be missing some people. So in any case, but I don't have the technical capacity to do Zoom and Facebook. So, Alrighty, well that looks like it for the words, but of course if you think of some, just post them and we will say them later in the ceremony because, as we always say, we follow katma, not dogma. Alrighty. And now on to honoring the directions. Let us honor the east, element of air with the winds ever blowing. And we honor the south, element of fire with the flames ever glowing. And we honor the west, element of water with the rivers ever flowing. And we honor the north, element of earth with the seeds ever growing. And we honor the spirits above and below with the wisdom ever knowing. And we honor our bodies both without and within with the love forever showing. For we come into this world with all these gifts and more, our very own special essence. Let us thank the goddess for that which she bestows. Let us go forth refreshed and renewed with dedication to preserve and protect all life, for we are all children of Isis, the great mother goddess. Alrighty, and today is Wednesday, so that is the day that we do special requests for healings. And obviously, what's on everyone's mind is the virus, which unfortunately is going in a direction we'd like it to stop. And so I pray that everyone who is afflicted with this horrible, horrible situation is healed, that those that test positive for it actually do not get it, and that those poor souls that are hospitalized and being kept from their families and support, that they are all healed and come to perfect health as soon as possible. In the meantime, wear your masks. And we will do other healing requests if anyone's thinking of them. But I just wanted to do a simple illustration. Some people don't realize the difference between viruses and bacteria. Bacteria, if they're on a surface or something, they can multiply, they increase, they, get their nutrients from around them, and they, one bacteria can become many bacteria. But the coronavirus is a virus, and so a virus actually needs to invade a living body to reproduce. So when you stop a coronavirus particle from getting into a living body, you've basically killed it off. So it will not multiply. And that's why the masks are so important, because if you breathe in a particle, then it can get into your body, take over a cell, start its reproductive mechanism. It's, very bad. But if you're wearing a mask and one of those little coronavirus particles hits it, it's pretty much equivalent to it hitting it and then going whoa and dying. So the masks are weapons. They are weapons against the coronavirus, and they protect you too. I know there's a lot of pseudo-scientific debate about whether wearing a mask actually protects the wearer. It does. It's very simple. It's a physical barrier. Not as many particles will get through this no matter what. So all this talk about that is, I feel, really irresponsible on the part of the medical community. It doesn't take extensive testing. Yes, it will block some particles from getting in you, and it will thus block them from reproducing and spreading to others. So it's an important thing. Sometimes I think they should make a campaign and say this, for all the people that maybe are, very, pro-gun rights or whatever. It's like, you have a right to wear a mask. This can protect you. Open carry, wear a mask. It's going to protect you, and it will protect others too, both ways. And it's really silly to pretend otherwise. So anyway, I've had my little rant on health for Wednesday. And apparently we don't have any specific requests. I pray for our friend Ruth Weiss, the beat poet, who is recovering from some ailments and doing really, really well. So I'm very, very happy, especially as she's nearly 92. And it's just a reminder that no matter how old you are, it doesn't mean that if you get ill or if you have problems that that's the end. And in the last couple of years, she's come back from a severe stroke, and now she's coming back from problems related to a medication. So good for her, and Goddess bless her. Goddess bless all those that we know who are suffering and in need of healing. And may they be fully healed and granted the gift of perfect health and be powerful against these interesting times that we are all living through now. Okay, if there's no more words. Oh, a tiny eye issue needs healing. Well, Isis has a long history of healing eye issues, so I bless your eyes and may they be completely healed. Okay, alrighty then. And now we will do today's reading, which is number 30. I am respectful of others. 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 And Lady Lorian writes, do respect your fellow humans and all creatures for that matter. Each is a divine being, and if we were all respectful of each other, we would become even more divine. Our schools are no longer teaching respect very well, so much bullying is going on. It is important to give each other a boost by showing that we see the special qualities of each person we meet. Show an interest in all. And no matter what problems we encounter with them, continue to show we respect them and find them worthy of our love and praise. This will uplift every individual, and suddenly we will have a more harmonious universe. It's very simple. We can all help each other to achieve a greater confidence in ourselves, allowing us to be more creative and productive citizens. Now, there are some people that just command respect by their demeanor, but those that might be downtrodden, unattractive, and seemingly unlovable need your respect even more. So treat all those you meet each day with the utmost respect. And as always, we are very grateful to Lady Lorian for her guidance in this and many, many other matters, and to all of our teachers, including Olivia Robertson and Laura Strathlock and many, many others. We are grateful for your guidance. And to the gracious goddess Isis, in whom all things are possible, we give our thanks and we ask your blessings. And to each and every one of us, for all that we do, both here in our sacred spaces and out in the world, may our efforts be blessed, may our results be abundant, and may we go forth from this rite refreshed and renewed. Thank you so much. Thank you, Latanya. She says she enjoys Noon Rite very much. I'm so glad. And we will see you again tomorrow. Goddess bless you. Have a wonderful day. May everything go well. May all your expectations be exceeded. Bless you.